Hey there, everybody. All right, well, it's Tuesday, and I thought it would be fun to share my favorite mauve look for spring. So I love mauves, like I'm all about the mauves, all about the pinks. Wasn't always that way. I used to trend more towards the browns and the neutrals, or no eye makeup at all. Um, and then I've slowly progressed in that. And so today I'm going to share with you one of my favorite mauve looks. All right. So when you hop on, say hi in the comments so I know that you can see and hear me. And I'm going to make sure that I'm live in the group so that I know that I'm in the right group. I always fear that I'm not live in the right group. Oh, there we are. Okay, here we go. All right. So first, I already have foundation primer on. My skincare is on. I'm prepped, good to go. So now I'm going to do my foundation. Now, if you've ever seen me do a live before, you probably know that I have a favorite foundation brush, and it is actually our blending brush that we have. It's my favorite foundation brush that we have. It looks like this. So this is our blending brush. So we also have a sponge, which I'm going to use, but this is our foundation blending brush. If you want like an airbrushed appearance, you're going to love this, and it gives you more of a full coverage coverage with your foundation. And I'm going to use our Time Wise foundation in Luminous because right now my skin is normal to dry. So what's your skin type? Tell me below. And tell me, have you ever tried any of our foundations, or are you a foundation girl? I love, 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 love our Time Wise 3D foundations. What I love about them is you have anti-aging benefits right in them. So the same benefits, hey Bev, the same benefits that you find in the skincare, the Miracle Set, you can find in this foundation. Also, it's specific to skin type. So if you're normal to dry, it's going to be a more luminous formula or a dewier finish. And if you're combination to oily, it's going to be a matte formula. So it's perfect for that. So I'll show you what I do with this. I just put some on my brush. Okay, and then I just kind of like dot my face all over. Make sure I have enough on. All right, and then I just kind of blend it out. So I forgot to grab my little mirror. Hold on. It's hard to just see into the camera. So what I love is that this is super easy to blend with. This sponge, it almost feels like you're using your finger because of how you place your finger right on it. It was hard for me going from never using a brush to apply my foundation to switching up to a brush because I just felt awkward using a brush to apply my foundation, whereas this kind of feels like I'm just using my pointer finger to direct it where I want it to go, okay? And you can kind of see. Now, like I said, I'm using the luminous finish because I'm more normal to dry. So you'll see the difference. If I was using matte, it wouldn't have that like dewy appearance to it. And then once it's all blended in, it'll be good. But you see the coverage that I got on that? Now, I have been using our new Clinical Solutions, which if you're not using the new Clinical Solutions, I don't know if I have it down here. Yeah, I do. This is our new Clinical Solutions High Concentration Retinol. If you want to significantly improve your skin tone, significantly smooth your skin and reduce texture, significantly reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, we should talk because you will love it. Your skin goes through an 8-week retinization process. My skin has never, ever, ever looked as good as it does now. And it's never felt smoother. So I actually posted a picture in our group earlier today of one of the girls in my unit, her neck. She spot tested it on her neck and used it on her neck. She's been using it for 6 weeks. And her results are like, OMG. It's crazy how awesome it works for your skin. Okay. So now I have my foundation on. And what I love about these Time Wise foundations as well is they're weightless. So if you're like me and you're like a texture person and you don't like to feel like you have a lot of makeup on, that's for sure me. That's a lot of the reason why I didn't wear makeup a lot growing up. I didn't like how it felt. I didn't like a heavy feel to my face. So this will help you not have that heavy feel. Okay, it's weightless. You won't even know it's on. And so this is the blending brush. All right, so we use that first. Okay, so now I'm going to do my brows. Hopefully I brought my pencil down with me. I did. Okay, whenever I do my brows, I use our Precision Brow Liner. Do you do your brows? And if so, what do you use on your brows? Tell me in the comments. So this is our Precision Brow Liner. I like it because it's very precise, because it's very skinny. Okay, so you can kind of see it's really easy to hold my mirror down here. It's really easy to just get it right. So whenever you're doing your brows, right, they should start here and then end there, and the art should be halfway through your eye. So I always kind of do like a little bit of a line on the bottom, and then I come around this way, and then I kind of do the same thing up top to like shape them. And then I always have to fix right here because my eyebrows are kind of like sparse right at the ends. Okay, but it just it gives you a really natural brow, which I love. We also have our brow tints. So if you prefer, it's almost like a mini mascara wand to the brow tints. So if you prefer that, you can always do that too. But you see how easy that was? Super easy to use these. Sorry, I should have brought my other mirror down and I forgot it. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and do the other side. So tell me, are you guys ready for Easter? Do you have everything together? Are you cooking Easter dinner? Tell me in the comments. I am not cooking Easter dinner. My dad is cooking Easter. We typically go there for Easter. So he's cooking, and I am halfway ready for Easter. I need to do a little bit of shopping, and then I will be all done for Easter. Which is usually, I'm like a lot further along than I normally am by this time, actually. All right. And I'm so happy that Easter will be a little bit more normal than last year, right? Because Easter did not even feel like Easter, I don't think, last year. So I'm happy about that too. And who doesn't love the weather today? Oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous out. Okay, so there's the brows. They're done, okay? And then we're gonna move on. And remember, your brows are sisters, not twins. So you don't need them to look identical to each other because they're not going to. Usually you have one that's up higher, down lower, or whatever. And so that's okay if they're like that. That's not a big deal, okay? All right, so now we're gonna do the eye look. So let me show you my favorite shades that I'm gonna use. Tell me if you have any of these. So this is our Petite palette. It's nice because it fits really easy for traveling, or if you want to throw it in your purse for a retouch later. But it fits 4 of our Chroma Fusion eye colors. So these are our Chroma Fusion eye shades that we have. So this one here on the end is rose gold. Then we have dusty rose. Then this is golden mauve. And then this color here is called Merlot. All right. So I'm going to use our all over eyeshadow brush first. And I'm going to use rose gold as like my base on my whole eyelid. Okay. So I'm just kind of put it all over there. I'll bring my mirror back because I can't see. I'm just going to do all over the lid. I just like to use it to kind of brighten up my whole eyelid. And then I'll put all the other colors on kind of over top of this. So rose gold is my favorite Chroma Fusion eye color shade that we have. Our Chroma Fusion eye colors are really deeply pigmented. They're great, have 12-hour wear, so great from sun up to sundown. They're not going to crease. They're powder finish, and I just love them so much. I love that I don't have to wear eye primer under them if I don't want to, but I can if I want to. When we just had our regular mineral eye colors, I always wore eye primer under them, or when we had our cream eye colors, I would put them underneath. With these, I don't have to do that, so I love that. Okay, next I'm going to come in with the Dusty Rose, and I'm going to kind of do Dusty Rose from like the midline of my eyelid out. Okay, and this is more of a matte shade too. So you'll kind of see where I'm putting this just on the outer, like from right here out to the outer part. Just gives that kind of like rosy look to your eye. Now remember, I'm a bronze skin tone, so these colors also might show up a little bit differently on you. But they're very pretty. Mauves are good for any eye color, any skin tone, anything like that. Anybody can really wear mauves. They're perfect colors for spring. Okay. We're good there. Kind of see how I have that on. All right, next I'm going to use the golden mauve more towards the outer corner, which this one's a little bit sparkly. And I'll put this more on the outer part of my lid, but not all the way in the crease, just kind of like tapping it out to the outer part of my eyelid. The Merlot is going to actually be my crease shade that I'm going to do. This is just putting a little bit, almost creating like a slightly smoky effect. You can kind of see on this side. And the Merlot is actually a matte color as well. Now, I'll have people say, well, I'm a little older or my eyelids feel a little more wrinkly. I don't want to put matte shades on. You can use matte eye shades. Hey, Erin. I'll wave to you. There you go. So it doesn't matter. You just have to wear them properly. So that's the biggest thing. Okay, so I'm just kind of tapping that out. Whenever you tap these colors, you'll get better color payoff. You can blend them a little bit like you're brushing, for sure, but whenever you kind of just tap it, you'll get really good color payoff. Okay, so there's that look. Now I'm going to take Merlot, and I'm actually going to use, if I can find it in my bag. I just brought my bag down from the bathroom to my desk. All right, I can't find it, so I'm going to have to use, I'll just put it on my all over shadow brush. Normally I'd use my smudger brush, which is part of our brush set, to do this color, but I can't find it. So just going to kind of tap this Merlot color, the dark purple, like right in the crease. Then I'm going to come through with my crease brush and blend it out. So this is the crease brush. It's more angled, and you can get the color really nicely into the crease. Now what I'll do with this is I'll kind of blend up through the crease and then right along my lash line right there. So this is going to give it a little bit more of a smoky effect. Now, if you have a hooded eye, you would want to bring this color up a little bit. You could still pull this look off with a hooded eye, but you need to pull your crease color up, like up here, a little bit above where your crease happens, so that you can still see the color, okay? And then I always just bring it, like I said, right along the end of my lash line. It's almost like you're creating a little V on the end of your eye. And I'll go through and blend this then, don't worry. But here's Merlot. I don't know if I actually showed you the color. So that's Merlot. It's like a matte, like almost like a purpley, I don't know if that'd be called like mahogany. I'm not sure. But it's a really, really pretty color. And you can wear it with a lot of different Chroma Fusion eyeshadows that we have. Okay. All right. Then I'm going to go through and blend it. Forgot to bring my paper towel down. Okay, so I'm just going to blend this out. Circles in through the crease, okay, and it'll just blend it out. I don't like my eye makeup to be too dark. I'm not like a super drastic eye makeup person, so kind of see. And you just might have to blend it a little bit through the crease to get it good. Alrighty. I'm going for my walk later today. People will be like, look at that girl, like all made up to go walking. I'm going this afternoon. Later this afternoon. Walking is like my favorite thing to do when it's nice out. Okay, so you can kind of see how that looks. See? All right, now I'm going to put, and you will get fallout. So like right now I do have fallout down here. That's normal. You'll have that. I will put under eye corrector under there in a second, and you'll kind of see how that all works. But the under eye corrector is amazing for just covering up any fallout. Now I like to use our waterproof eyeliner pen. Love it. If you've ever used it, you can tell us in the comments why you love it. I love it because it's waterproof, doesn't smudge, and I've gotten better using liquid instead of our regular. So we have a different eyeliner. I have it in here. It's just like a twist up, more like pencil style eyeliner. It does come with a sharpener though. But this is really easy to use. It's just hard to talk when I put it on. Okay. So it goes on super smooth. Now we also have a gel eyeliner. So we really have a lot of options for eyeliners if you're an eyeliner girl. The trick with eyeliner is you're always going to do, it's either just top or top and bottom, never just the bottom, is a makeup tip for eyeliner. Okay, and in our pencil eyeliners, we have a couple different colors. We have MK Black, which is like your intense, regular black shade. Then we have Deep Brown, and then we have Steely, which is like a charcoal color eyeliner. And so if you're like a blonde hair, blue eyes, but you like a black eyeliner, but you just don't want it to be super intense like that, then you might like the Steely. That's really good for that. Or if you're just getting into starting to use an eyeliner and you don't want it to be super intense because you're not used to it yet, then I would go with Steely or Deep Brown. I don't mind like the more intense eyeliner look. Plus I have really dark brown eyes, so it fits for me. Sorry, it's hard for me to see putting this on without my good mirror. Okay, so then what I do, I don't have my eyeliner brush down here. I thought I brought it down, but I didn't. So I'm just going to use my other brush that I had here. And I use the Merlot color as my eyeliner underneath. So I don't like to make it too dark, but I kind of just brush the Merlot color like right along my lash line, about halfway across, okay? And I'm still going to use under eye corrector then, like I said, to clean up any fallout. But I love using the Chroma Fusion eye colors as my eyeliner underneath. It just gives it a really soft look. Okay. All right. Next is the under eye corrector. So once I have my eyeliner on and everything, I'll do my under eye corrector. I always make an upside down triangle under each eye. I'll do one eye first so that you can kind of see the difference. This is going to significantly brighten your under eye area. It's going to help so you don't have dark circles. If you feel like you have a sunken in under eye area, this is great because it's going to just make the under eye area appear more lifted. So it's a specific tone. It's like a peachy tone because on the color wheel, that's what cancels out black and blue. And I do videos with this under eye corrector all the time because it's one of my favorite products and I sell so many of these because so many people like them. Oh, the other thing that I do is I kind of make a line right here. See how I did that? Now it'll all blend in a second, but I do that because I want my eyes to appear lifted. I don't want the color to kind of like drag my eye down. So I'll do a little bit of a line there so that it appears more lifted. Okay, so you can kind of see the difference. I'll go ahead and do the other side. It's been a while since I've done a makeup live. Life's been a little crazy. I must say though, I'm like so excited for spring. Like spring could not have come soon enough for the O'Neill family. My kids need to be like outside. They're like outside kids. So they're so happy to just be. Earlier they were out on the trampoline and Kellen was just like basking in the sun. He was like sunbathing on the trampoline. It's kind of funny. Okay, so if you don't have bronze skin and you use the under eye corrector, you won't really need to you won't need to, go over this with anything. I do because I'm a bronze skin tone. And so it's a little bit light for me after I put it on. It does what I need it to do. It cancels out that, black and blue of the dark circles. Although I have to say, ever since using the clinical solutions, even though you don't use it under your eye area, that has made a tremendous difference for me in my under eye area because it kind of still creeps up into the under eye area, which is why you want to always use eye cream when you use it. Okay, so then I go over this. Usually I'll either put some of my light bronze concealer on, or I will use my, I just put some mineral powder over top. It kind of just like sets it so it stays, and it also makes it, more my shade for my skin tone. So what do I love about mineral powder foundation? I know you're like, Alyssa, you used a lot of foundations. I love to set my liquid foundation with mineral powder. The very first foundation I ever bought or used was mineral powder foundation because it is really, really lightweight. It's an easy powder for a beginner. I was very much a beginner in terms of makeup. Like, I knew nothing. I didn't ever really wear foundation, so I wasn't sure about shade. It's really easy to shade match and everything like that. So, I now use it to set my makeup as well. Okay, so there we go. That's on there. Now, we don't have the next product I'm going to use anymore. It was limited edition, but I love this because it's mauve, and maybe they'll bring it back again. But it was the Cheek Duo Sticks that we had. I think it was back in the fall we had these. I love to use it. This one's mauve and shimmer. So I always this is like, I bought this for myself because I just wanted like a really quick, when I'm just trying to like get out the door, I wanted something super fast that I could just put on and feel like I have a little bit of makeup on, because cheek color just like makes you look alive, right? Like, it just makes you look like you're with it. And if you're not sure what cheek color would be good for you for your skin tone and stuff, you could always ask me. I can definitely make a recommendation for you on what color to use. But see how it just gave me a little bit of color? Just gives you a little bit of color. And I didn't bring my whole palette down here with me today. I left it upstairs. I just grabbed my bag. So I also don't have my typical highlighter that I use, but you can always use our liquid eyeshadows as highlighter as well. To kind of show you, like, this is Light Beam. Sometimes I'll just use this as a little highlight and just kind of like tap it. See how that just did that? Just gave it like a little bit of shimmer. So you can really use a lot of our products in a lot of different ways. They're like multi-use products, but this just happens to be in my bag, so I'll just highlight with that. And then I still have our contouring sticks that we had for, I think it was in the fall too, in Get Sculpted too. I always just do like a quick contour. You could do your nose and all that. I'm not gonna bore you with that. I always put it like right below my cheek color though, because I don't know, it like slims your face. And who doesn't love a thinner face? Right? And I just use my blending sponge. We have a blending sponge. This is our blending sponge that I'm using. I love it because it's really dense, so doesn't trap that bacteria in it. You still have to clean it. You should always clean it. Okay. And I just use that as like my contour, just a quick, easy contour right there. So where you put your contour is like where you smile. That kind of just is a general indentation in your face. So you could always go like this too to see where to put your cheek contour. Okay, next I'm gonna spray my face with, you guys know, this is like my #1 favorite thing in the world. It's our makeup finishing spray. So our makeup finishing spray holds your makeup on for up to 16 hours. It's amazing. So I'm gonna spray a little bit of this on, and I'll post my after picture in the group too, so you guys can see it. Yes, I do like 50,000 sprays. You're only supposed to really have to do like one spray each way, but I do a bunch Don't judge me. Okay. And then I'm going to use last my mascara, which I'm still using our Lash Love Panorama, because it's my favorite mascara ever. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. And I'm just doing this quick because I don't want to keep you guys long. Sometimes I'll curl my lashes with the eyelash curler, but I can just do a little bit of quick mascara here to pull it all together so you can see. So hard to talk and put mascara on. Okay, see how it's bringing the look all together? We do have a lot of different mascaras. Oops. Oh, of course I did that. I blinked. I poked myself in the eye. Hold on. We have 5 different mascaras. So, oh my gosh, I'm a mess. So there's a lot of different variety you can choose from. Just basically base it off of what you're looking for personally in your mascara. Do you want volume? Do you want definition? Like, what do you want from your mascara? If I could not poke myself in the eye, that would be great. Because I'm trying to talk and put it on at the same time. Okay, there we go. So see how easy that was? That was pretty easy, right? And that's my quick mauve look. Oh, I forgot my lip color. How can I forget my lip color? I always forget my lip color. Let me bring my card over here. Put my lipsticks. And we'll pick a shade for this. Let's see. Okay, so let's go with a couple different colors here. Let me see what color I want to show you guys. Maybe I'll do Sheer Illusion. So this is Sheer Illusion. This is a really pretty color. Or Fancy Nancy's pretty. I wish I had my unique mauve down here, but Regan tends to steal that one. It's her favorite. Actually, I'll do Chocolate Nude. Chocolate Nude is my favorite nude that we have. Our unlimited lip glosses are super hydrating. Like super, super hydrating. It's almost like you're putting a lip balm and a lip gloss mixed together. Feels really good. So that's our Chocolate Nude. So for me, this color just kind of is a little chocolatey, but it is a nude shade. So it's super neutral, natural. I love a neutral look. I don't like to look like I have a lot of lip color on. So it's the perfect one for me. All right. Well, thanks for watching. If you have any questions about this mauve look that I did for spring, you can definitely ask. Oh, the other thing I like to do with the Chocolate Nude is do the Sheer Illusions over top in the Cupid's bow. So watch. It just gives it a little bit of shimmer because the Chocolate Nude doesn't have a lot of shimmer to it. It's more of a, not a matte, but more of a pearlized look. There you go. So if you have any questions, you can always ask me about any of the colors. I can always make color suggestions for you, but get ready because it's spring. So you might want to change up some of your eye colors, maybe change up your cheek color, go with a different lip shade for the spring. And I'm here to help. All right. Have a great week. Bye.